has always been a good judge of character.
All right, very good. Okay, so actually a sentence of judges. Okay, so judges means, okay, the group of people, right? Jury. Can I say that? All right, so when you say judges, okay, I will write everyone to everyone. It means this is a jury, group of judges. Okay, what about number 3? Ipaliwanag mo nga. Okay. Number 3. Nakikita mo ba, Sam?
Wala pang answer dito sa phone.
Or hindi mo nakikita sa phone. Okay. Number 3, brood of hens. Yung sagot mo. So when you say brood of hens, I think everyone understands, right? Okay. So, all right. So here, ano yung collective noun? Dun sa a brood of hens, dun sa yung phrase.
A brood po.
Brood. Okay, the word brood. Okay. What about yung sa birds? Okay, group of birds. Anong tawag mo sa kanila?
Okay, let's go back to luncheon.
Okay, number 4, anong tawag mo sa kanila? It's flight, right? Okay. So number 5, ipaliwanag mo nga. Narinig mo kami, Sam? All right, okay. So maybe Krishna. Krishna, unmute your microphone, Krishna. Okay, Krishna, ikaw paliwanag mo. Krishna, ano yung number 5? Nakikita mo? Oh, basahin mo. Pakibasa. Can you please read?
A colony of gulls.
Gulls. Okay, gulls. A colony of gulls. All right. So what do you mean by gulls here? Have you heard about the word gulls before? Ano yung gulls? Anong idea mo sa gulls? Okay, so what about you, Tio? Alam mo ba yung word na gulls?
No.
No. Okay, so maybe Jess and Raph, do you have an idea what do you mean by gulls?
Is it seagulls?
Yeah, very good. Okay, seagulls. Okay, so let me share you my screen. Can you see my screen? Okay, so everyone, these are seagulls. Okay, so what are seagulls, Rafael? Can you tell us?
Like birds.
All right, yeah, these are migratory birds. Okay, so here in Kazakhstan, we have seagulls. I don't know if we have seagulls in the Philippines. Teo, nakakita ka na ba ng seagulls sa Pilipinas?
No.
No, hindi pa po. Okay, what about Krishna? Have you seen seagulls?
No.
All right, okay, so seagulls, okay, these are migratory birds. These are birds that you can see near the, yeah, of course, sea, okay, or near the coast, I should say, right? So here, sabi niya, ang group of seagulls daw ay colony of seagulls. Okay, so it's a good information. All right, so pakisulat mo to. Isesend ko lahat to sa iyo mamaya tapos isulat nyo. Next lesson, we will have a test. Meron tayong quiz. All right, good. So now it's Krishna's turn. Okay, so Krishna, ang mga sagot ni Krishna ay, all right, okay, so Krishna has, okay, wait a second. I will send it here. All right, okay, so let me erase this first. Okay, so Krishna, can you please read to us your answers? Okay, a battalion of
Animals.
Okay.
A cast of actors.
A cast of
choir
actors.
of singers. A band of men and
all right, a group of
girls.
All right, a battalion of animals. Okay, where did you learn this? Okay, let's see if it's possible. All right. Okay, battalion of animals. Saan mo natutunan yung battalion of animals? Sa school, okay. All right, so when you say a battalion of animals, it looks like this. All right, so it means that, okay, it's a group of many animals. Different kinds of animals, right? Okay. So, I think, alam mo yung ibig sabihin ng cast of actors. Ano ibig sabihin ng cast of actors?
Yung
Okay,
mga,
battalion.
yung actors. Yung
All right, okay. Group of actors. Okay, cast of actors. When you say a cast of actors, yung mga tao, kunyari sa isang play, right? May cast siya. Sino yung bumubuo ng isang film or isang play? Right, so I think, you know, the way, it means choir. Ano ibig sabihin ng choir of singers? Okay, Krishna.
Then, group, ano sila, sila yung kumakanta, sila yung group ng singers.
Okay, like makikita mo yung choir sa simbahan, for example, or in school, right? So when you say like group of people who are singing together, you call them choir. What about a band? What is a band? A band of men, is it correct? Ano ba dapat to, Teo? What should be Teo? All right. What do you mean by a band of men? Kung narinig mo yung word na band, banda, anong nasa isip mo, Te? What do you mean by band? Teo. Okay, Jasmine, what is band? When you say a band, what does it mean? What comes to your mind?
Thinking of a band, it just reminds of people that produces music.
All right, okay. So is it better? Okay, I think it's much better instead of men. Ang sasabihin natin dito, Krishna, is band of musicians, right? Is it right? Okay, it's better. It's correct. It's more precise. A band of musicians. When you say band of banda, so we have someone who sings, we have a vocalist, someone who plays the piano maybe, or the drums, or the guitar. So this group of people, okay, who plays one music, we call this group of people a band, okay? Right, so group of girls, it's correct. Now, it's Tio's turn. Ano yung mga, sabihin mo nga, Tio, ano yung mga sagot mo? All right.
Kennel of dogs.
Okay, number one. Kennel, okay. Kennel of dogs. All right. What else? Number two?
Colony of ants.
Colony of ants. Ano yung colony of ants? What does it mean?
A group of ants.
Group of ants. Okay. Number three.
I don't know how to sentence it. Class. Class.
You don't say sentence. This is not a sentence. This is a phrase. Okay. Kennel of dogs, colony of ants. Okay, you can say a class of students, right? A class of students. What else? Number four. That's all?
I'm gonna think.
Okay, so Teo got three. Okay.
No.
So all right, so what do you, okay, we have a lot. Okay, like for example, how do you call, like at home? At home, people live together. Okay,
Family.
All right, okay, so a family. All right, so a family of, for example, a family of four, right? So when you say a family of four, it means that this family is composed of four members. Okay, and Teo, what else? That's all? All right, okay. Okay, so that's it. It's okay. Time's up. All right, you have to read the lesson. We have a lot of examples, okay? Marami tayong example dito, collective nouns. Okay, so clap for everyone. Sam, she's having a problem with her internet connection. Okay, so Jazz and Raf, did you learn collective nouns in school, right? What about Raphael?
Yeah, but I need to be
Okay, what about Krishna? Have you learned this in school, Krishna?
Yes.
Okay, what about Tio? Have you learned this in school?
Yes.
All right.
Grade 1.
Grade 1. Okay, so you should remember that, right? This is quite easy. Okay, so I want you to tell me, how do you call this group of things or people here? Group of things or people. So let's have first Jazz. Okay, well, how do you call this, the first picture, Jazz? Like a group of dogs, how do you call them?
A pack of dogs.
Okay, a pack of dogs. Very good. What about Krishna? What about this next picture?
A colony of ants.
Okay. What about Theo? What about the next picture?
Assignment ba?
Assignment daw pa to? Di ba I sent this to you last week pa?
A flight of birds.
All right, okay. Flight of birds. Okay, what kind of birds are these? What kind of birds are these, Theo?
Again?
Okay. All right, so can we say flight of birds? What could be the correct answer, Raphael?
No.
Okay. What is your answer, Krishna? Flight of birds, Ren? Okay. Flight of eagles, all right. Flock of eagles. Can I say that? Flock of eagles. Is it also possible? Jasmine, tama din ba?
Yeah.
All right, okay. If I will say flock of eagles, is it possible too? Okay,
Yes.
birds or, okay. All right, so what about the fish? Okay, how do you call? All right, Krishna, yes.
A school of fish.
Very good, school of fish. Okay, so Theo, magkaalaman kung nagbasa ha. All right, what about this? Okay, this book's like a lot of books. How do you call this one? Bagong kupit kasi si Theo kaya hindi siya nagbasa, pumunta siya ng palengke. All right, you have to read the lesson beforehand. Okay, Raphael, how do you call this, Raphael?
Pile of books.
Very good, pile of books, pile. Pinagpapatong-patong mo, pile of books. Okay, good. So, Jasmine, what about this one? How do you call this? What are these then?
They're wolves.
Wolves, right? Okay. So, how do you call a group of wolves?
A pack of wolves.
Okay, good. All right. So, what about Krishna? How do you call this one? A group of? How do you call this?
Army.
Army. Okay, so how do you call a group of army? Oh, no, they're not army. These are soldiers, right? Yeah, soldiers, army, but for example, a group of soldiers, how do you call them?
Battalion.
Battalion. You have an idea. Okay, Teo, what about you, Teo? Oh, nandito na si Kwan. Sam, you're here. Please unmute your microphone. Okay, Sam, can you hear us? Narinig mo ba kami, Sam? Sam?
Battalion yata yan.
Okay. All right. So a battalion means yeah, it's like 1,000, right? Okay, so Sam, can you help us here? Anong tawag sa group ng soldiers, Sam? Samantha? Hindi tayo naririnig. Okay, what about Rafael? What is your answer here? Anong answer dito? What is the answer? Okay, very good. All right, so here, okay, don't feel sleepy. Okay, please write down army of soldiers, right? So when you say army of soldiers, this is an army. Army, what's the difference of when you say army? I think it's how many soldiers are they? Okay, so when you say an army, let's try to get the meaning. Right, so an army means, okay, it's a large number, right? Okay, so what about a battalion? I think a battalion is like 1,000. I'm not really sure. Okay, a battalion means also the same. Okay. Parehas din siya, army or battalion. All right, okay, but army is actually, all right, when you say an army is mas malaki, okay? All right, so let's move on. So Teo, it's your turn. Okay, what about this? How do you call these? Last picture. All right, okay, Teo didn't read. Okay, so what about Sam? Sam, narinig mo ba kami, Sam? Sam cannot hear us. Krishna, anong tawag dito? Sa huli, it's easy. All right, you put your things, okay, there. Nalagay mo yung gamit mo dito. Anong tawag dito, Jazz? How do you call this?
Drawers.
Drawers, okay. So if there are a lot of drawers, how do you call it?
A chest.
A chest, okay, a chest of drawers. All right, okay, so I want you to read the lesson beforehand para alam niyo siya, di ba? That's it. All right, okay, now let's move on. Ito, madali na lang to. Sam, naririnig mo ba kami, Sam? Can you hear us? Sam, hello? There's something wrong with Sam. All right, okay. Mamaya tayo magkakahut kasi hindi nyo pa alam to. Okay, so Krishna, how do you call this? Two shoes.
Pair of shoes.
Pair of shoes, okay? Teo, pair of shoes. Rafael, how do you call naman this one? All right, how do you call this? Have you learned this? All right, so what about Jazz? Naririnig daw tayo ni Kwan pero hindi siya nakapagsalita. Okay. So, i-chat mo na lang. Ano itong next picture, Sam? Anong tawag dyan? I-chat mo sa akin. I-chat mo sa grupo. I-chat mo sa everyone. Kasi sira yung Kwan ni Sam eh. Sira yung microphone niya. I-chat mo nga, Sam. How do we call this one? Anong tawag dito? Jasmine? How do you call this, Jasmine?
A collective noun.
Yeah, collective noun.
A stack of wood.
Very good. Stack of woods. Okay, wood. Okay, this is actually a wood. Teo, alam mo ang ibig sabihin ng woods? All right. Okay, stack of woods. Okay, Sam, please write your answers. Kasi yeah. Okay, I hope yung microphone mo gumana kasi this is actually a speaking lesson. All right, what about this one? Anong tawag dito, Krishna? Krishna, hindi tayo magkakahut kung hindi nyo alam to. Ano to? Next picture. Anong tawag dito? All right. Group of mountains. How do you call group of mountains? Teo.